What's good, YouTube? It's Rage Real. So before I get to the video, man, go ahead and drop a like on the video right now. Go ahead and sub and turn those post notifications on. So in this video, I'm gonna be showing y'all part 2 to my gun empty bunch mini scheme. So if you didn't see part 1, go ahead and check that out before you check out part 2. Or you can do either or vice versa. It don't really matter. But in part 2, what I am gonna be showing, I'll be showing Z spot and go, curl flat, Z spot, and spacing. And both of these and all these plays are gonna destroy man and zone. So some of these plays are better against man, some of these plays are better against zone, some of them don't matter. So I'll be going over all that, and I'll be showing you against really a meta defense like 3-3-5. So let's go and hop into it because we've got a lot we gotta go over. So I'll be showing you against man, like I said, cover 2 and cover 3 for the most part. So let's go and start off against cover 2. So one of the plays that we want to start off with is going to be the Z spot and go. And to me, this is a cover 2 killer. This will completely destroy any kind of cover 2. So what you want to do, you want to make sure you have your best route runner right here. So I have Michael Thomas in my instance, which also, if you have any slot apprentices or anything, you want him to be in this spot right here. So I like to go ahead and motion him over. Now I like to take triangle, put him on a streak. Take R1, put him on a drag, take X, and then put him on a curl. Now this is going to be man and zone. It's going to be great against man, great against zone. The only thing it has to be user guarded, pretty much what I was trying to say. But anyways, what's going to happen is that streak's going to clear that cornerback, and then we're going to be throw that nice little dot because of that drag route. So I'm going to run it one more time. I'm not going to go and replay show you because I do have a lot of coverage I want to touch on. I have a lot of things that I want to go over. So again, I want to show you right here against cover 2. And if they start zone dropping, you'll have R1 open all day. And if the user wants to go chase R1, the good thing is that you'll have X on this backside curl route. Or you can wait on that stop and go by circle. So let me go and see if I can show you right here. See, boom, look at circle 2. Circle does get wide open right there. You don't want to pass it like I passed. You want to kind of lowball that. And real quick, I will hop in the replay just really quick and just show you what I was talking about. But that's going to be open against almost every coverage. So I know I didn't say I was going to go replay, but I like doing this so y'all can understand it. So right here, boom, got the drag open. You can throw this right now and get your yards, but user probably will be on it maybe. 9 times out of 10, the user's going to be right here. So a lot of times you will have this open, to be honest. Now, if that's not open for whatever reason, this is where you would throw the ball at. You want to throw this right here. So you see, I actually waited a little bit too late because I was trying to talk to tell y'all, but you throw this right here and you want to kind of lowball it. So you want to get a possession catch. Or like I said, you also have this that's going to get wide open. So you have a whole lot of options right here. And if the user goes chase this, then you have this open. Or you can either playmaker that sometimes, depending on if you drift in the pocket or not. But anyway, let's go ahead and hop into cover 3, and it's going to be against it's going to be the same thing as cover 3. So like I said, just put triangle on a streak, take R1, put him on a drag, take X, put him on a curl route. I like to double team that end out there. So like I said, I got R1 wide open as you see, and we wait on square, and then there's just literally going to be nobody there. And if they start, like I said, if they start zone dropping, then just take your check downs. So that's how you defeat that zone drop, is taking check downs. So let's talk about man coverage, which you're probably curious about. So let's go and press. I'm even going to call it outside over the top. So as long as your best route runner is where Michael Thomas is, you'll win every single time on this route. And you also have 2 man beaters. So you also have circle out to beat man and square. So I'm going to go back in the replay and show you. But right here, that's not going to be open just because they have safeties right there. But I'm actually just going to show you without safeties. But I want y'all to know you can always throw square. Just because I didn't throw square, it's going to be wide open. I know you've probably seen it just by watching. But square's gonna be wide open every single time. But I really love to pull this out when they start trying to play man with purples. So it don't matter how far the purples are. So as long as you have a good matchup, I'll throw this. But obviously, Jerry Alexander is gonna stick with that receiver. But even so, you can tell right there that sometimes it just will get open. Sometimes I get a crazy catch. But if you have a strong arm quarterback, or you have somebody like Nico Hardman or something running that's going to be wide open all day. And as you've seen, square is going to completely toast this man. I'll show you that really fast, and then I'll get into the other plays that I want to show you. So right here, if the user's not guarding this is going to be open 9 times out of 10. And all you got to do is just pass lead this in this area, and then possession catch it. Well, this area I should say, and possession catch it. And that's going to be open pretty much all day. And then even still, a lot of times you'll have this drag route still, depending on how they're zone dropping. Because sometimes they'll zone drop this person to play all the way out here for this corner route, and then that'll leave this guy just wide open pretty much. So you also want to make sure you have a good running back when you're using this offense. But anyways, next play I do want to talk about is going to be this curl flats. Now this is a cover 2 killer on the other side, and I'm going to show you what I like to do in case people try to be slick and try to guess my plays. So with this, all you need to do is take R1, put them on a streak. And then honestly, you can run it just like this if you wanted to. Now, what I like to do, I like to take square, put them on an in route, and then put them on a backside in route. And then I like to motion them in like I'm doing the other play. Now what this is going to do, this is going to make the user have to go, it's going to make the user want to go left pretty much. And that's all that I'm wanting him to do. So let me go and snap the ball so I can show you. So circle's going to hold that cornerback, and you see we could throw it right over his head for an easy completion. Now if you want that to get even more wide open, just take him and put him on a zig route, which I am going to show you right now. So there's multiple ways you can set this up, and then I'm going to show you a setup if you have Michael Thomas specifically. So what I like to do, I motion him in and then put him on a post, and then I will run it just like this. So that way it's going to pull that corner out, and then it gives you a nice little read in case the user's using somebody like right here or something, or right here. Then it's going to have to make him decide who he wants to guard. So again, you want to take R1, put him on a streak, and then right here I'm going to put circle on the I'll put him on a zig route because that's what I told you to run. So let's say we put him on a zig route, right? Look how open that is. Like, that's right off the break that you can throw that. I dropped the ball, yes, but that's going to be literally wide open every single time. And then it's going to make them think that it's going to be this play, because you see how we motion them, and now, you know, they might be thinking, oh, it's this play, but the whole time we're flooding that right side, you see? So you want to play mind games with this kind of offense. So now let's let me show you against cover 3 real quick. So see, we got cover 3 on the field. Now let's go back to curl flats. So take R1, put him on a streak, take circle, and I'm gonna put him on a zig route because personally I like the zig route. And you can even keep him on a curl route if you want to. So you can motion him over and put him on a curl route. You can do it just like this if you wanted to. So it's completely up to you. So actually what I meant to say, excuse me, we can't run it like that. My bad, that's my fault. If it's cover 3 or cover 4, anything besides cover 2. Let me put it that way. If it's anything besides cover 2, you need to make sure you put the outside man on the streak. So let's go back to curl flats. Take circle, put them on a streak, and then you can run it just like this. I'd recommend motion them out. So if it's cover 3, then I'd say do a setup like this. This is normally what I would do. So that way it's gonna flood that right side. So let me show you what that's gonna look like, because you need to push that corner out the way. So you just want to wait, and you want to pass lead that down. So if you try to pass lead it up, you're probably gonna throw a pick. But if you pass lead that down, that's gonna be open pretty much every single time. Now I am gonna go replay show this part real quick, just because you need to understand exactly what's gonna happen. So what's gonna happen? He's gonna push him back. So if you have a fast player right there, you don't have to worry about anything. But right here, this is gonna just pretty much be open all right here, as you see. Now let's talk about this backside. So a lot of times the user's gonna be either right here or right here. If he's right here, he's probably running with that, or if not, he's coming right here. So if there's nobody right here, you can throw this on a break. So what's gonna happen is you'll be able to throw this right here for a low ball if nobody's right there, and I promise this guy's not gonna make the play on that. And if there's zone dropping super far, this will be wide open as well, which most of the time that will be wide open. So that's what I like to do against cover 2. Now I don't like this curl flats play against man coverage, so I'm not going to show man. So again, I'm not showing man because I don't like man against this particular play right here. Now let's go and talk about Z spot. Now Z spot, I have a couple different setups out of. So one of the things I like to do is take X, put them on a smart route, and that's going to smart route is route. Now if they're playing man, actually, you know what? We'll talk about zone. So if they're playing any kind of zones, I like to take circle, put them on a hitch like this, and I like to take R1, and a lot of times I like to streak him. Now I'll take X and motion him across to the other side, and I like to double team this end over here. So what's gonna happen is this cornerback's gonna sink down on that. I'm trying to talk and throw it at the same time, but he's gonna sink down on that hitch route right there, and it's gonna allow that deeper play to get open. And a lot of times you can just roll out the pocket with that. So again, I'll show you that. I'll show you that again. I'm gonna show you this time. You can put them on a zig route, and it's pretty much gonna do the same thing. Make sure you smart route X as well, by the way. Now watch the zig route, and it's gonna, like I said, it's pretty much gonna do the same thing. It's gonna just pull him down, and then you want to wait. And I like to roll out the pocket. And Taysom Hill has terrible roll out the pocket animation. So as you see right there, it wasn't open, but it's gonna be wide open in the game. 9 times out of 10, they're not gonna sell you that bad. So right here, like I said, the whip route is gonna hold him, and that's all you want. And for some reason, he runs this at an angle to where he steadily goes up the field, and it's gonna get this nice tender area right here. And you also have a really nice backside in route on this route, and it's pretty good spacing. So the user's gonna have a hard time trying to play both of these, and then you just have to make you read pretty much. So I do want to show you against cover 3. It's going to work the same way against cover 3. And then, like I said, in the man coverage, I'll touch on that in a second. So let's go ahead and talk about Z spot right here. Go ahead and smart route is X route like this. Like I said, I'll go ahead and put him on a whip route just to show you. Take R1, put him on a streak, and now I like to motion him over. Snap the ball right here. Boom. And like I said, I like to roll out the pocket, or you can drift. So as you can see right there, there's just going to be nobody right there. Just easy possession catch on the sideline against cover 3. Now, I'm not going to go into replay, so just make sure you kind of rewind it if you need to, because I want to get this video moving on along. I don't need this being a super long video. But anyway, now I got man coverage, and you can see right here, I'm not going to drop purples. I'm just going to probably put him in a spy right here, just to kind of simulate maybe a user. Now, let's go back to Z-Spot. So Z-Spot against man coverage, I like the smart route is right like this. Take circle, put them on a slant, and I like the motion that slant across. So you can either motion snap it right like that, or you can motion them back and then snap it. Personally, I like to motion them back and snap it, and then that's right there is going to beat man, and you're going to have a slant as well that beats man, and you have a backside in route that beats man as well. So I kind of go over all the man reads that you need to make if they're not dropping people in zone drops. So right here, you got a whip route that's going to beat man coverage, as you can see. As long as you have a good matchup, that will win. This right here is a good read you can make too. 9 times out of 10, if you have a good receiver, which this should be your best receiver anyways, he's going to be able to make that catch right there. And now, let's go back to this read. So 9 times out of 10, the users are going to be somewhere right here where this guy is. So if you wanted to, you can always lowball this real quick, or you can throw this. Or if he runs with this, if he runs with this corner route, then you'll just have this wide open, if that makes sense. So like I said, the user's going to have a tough time because this route does beat man coverage. You can see, get a nice little possession catch. So they're going to have a tough time trying to play man to cover all that area of the field. Now, last play I do want to talk about is going to be the spacing play. I only love this play against zones. Again, only against zones. And I do apologize because apparently I get like 12 trains a day that comes here. But anyways, we got cover 2 on the field. Now, against cover 2 or cover 3, cover 4, anything with zone, this is going to get wide open. It's just called a spacing play. So you see right there, I got X screaming in my face, right? And I'm going to go on replay and just kind of show you so you can understand what's open and what's not open. And keep in mind, I can always run quarterback draw. Do not forget to mix in quarterback draw with this scheme because it's going to make them stay on their toes. So I don't know why I have Breeze. I should have Taysom Hill in here anyways. But right here, this is going to get open against cover 2 if they're not zone dropping. And even if they are zone dropping, this is going to get even more wide open. And then you also have this, and then you have this. So the user's going to have to choose, like, this is not technically not open, but I'm just picturing that this is going to be a user right here. You see, this could potentially be a user. So if this is a user, he has to choose between, you know, him or him, you know, vice versa. So they're pretty much going to get dotted that play. Now, let me show you what it looks like against cover 3 right here. So see, we got cover 3 on the field. Now let's go back to spacing. Remember, take square, put them on a curl route like this, and that's all you got to do. And you can snap the ball and just see what's open. Okay, what do I see? I see circle, I see triangle. I seen square for half a second. Come back, throw across the field if I need to. Like those are just my read progressions I was going through over with y'all, and I'll show you a replay real quick. And then after that, it's pretty much gonna be the video. So, you know, see, snap the ball. Okay, what do I see? I see him sitting right here right now. You know, I could throw that easy. Okay, what else do I see? Let's see. Oh, I could lowball this. You know, that has to be a read progression on this. Okay, what do I see open? You see how right here I got him, I got him, I got him. You know, there's just a lot. There's no way a user can cover all that. So you'll be really good running this scheme. I promise. I have a whole lot of fun running this scheme. It's one of my favorite schemes to run on here right now because, as y'all know, I like to run U-trips, but U-trips isn't as good as it used to be, but I still run it. But I'll probably end up putting a video on that real soon. I haven't decided yet. But anyways, that's gonna wrap up this video, man. I appreciate y'all checking out my videos, and y'all have a blessed day, man. I'm Murray Jarrell, and I'm out.